Hey everybody, and welcome back. In this section we're going to be talking about gathering inspiration for your magazine cover design. One of my favorite processes. Go out, find some things that you like. Mainly I look for magazine covers that have items that I want to include on my magazine covers, or something that sparks an idea for either the layout or shapes to add, colors to use, things like that. Let's go ahead and get started. But first I'm going to jump over into Sketch, and I don't want to lose this just in case I want to refer back to it later. I'm just going to select it all, Command G to group it, and we'll call this mind mapping. Alright, so we have that saved just in case we need to refer back to it. Alright, so to get started, we're going to jump into Google and just do some searches for different magazine covers. And for this one, I've got triathlon magazine covers. Just go straight to the source. So I like this one to start off right here. I like the color scheme here. I like the shape that they're using. I like the difference in the text sizing over here. So I'm just going to grab a copy of that, jump back over into Sketch, and we'll paste that in. And let's go ahead and just scale it way down. Put that off to the side. And I'm just going to start grabbing magazine covers, pasting them in Sketch, and get them all kind of surrounding what's going to be my artboard later on. And you might have to do some resizing, but for now just put them in there, get them resized, so you're ready once we jump into the design process. Alright, next up, this one right here. I do like the border that they used on the title, so let's go ahead and grab that guy too. Jump back into Sketch, and we'll resize this. Put that right there. And this one kind of jumps out at me too. I like the color scheme that they used here. Very simple. I like the purple. Let's go ahead and paste that in here. Resize a bit. Let's jump over to the next tab. And for this one, I searched MMA magazine covers. Now, you can search for different magazines. They don't necessarily have to be related to your topic of interest or your hobby in particular. Just other things that you might like, and you might find some magazine. You could search Time magazine covers, Men's Health, anything that you read on a regular basis, or maybe any other hobbies that you have. Something might jump out at you. You might see some design element that you want to use. And I won't grab a whole lot here, but this cover right here, I like the shapes that they're using here primarily, so I'm just going to grab that. Pretty close to the size I'm using right now. Alright, let's jump back over into Google, and for this search I looked up running magazines. So I'm going to go ahead and look here and see if there's anything that I like. I like this cover here. I like the gradient that they applied to the shape and the text sizing within that, so I think I'm going to grab that as well. So copy that, bring that in, and let's resize it. Pop that right there. And let's jump over to swimming magazine covers. Let's go and scroll down here. Not seeing much up top that I like. And looking over here, I kind of like the use of the photo on the magazine cover with the drop shadow. Let's go ahead and grab that. Bring it over into Sketch. Paste that in, resize it a little bit. You can see that we're just gathering little bits and pieces of a puzzle here, inspiration puzzle, and getting it ready for use later on. Alright, now I'm going to jump over to the last section, outdoor magazine. Let's see if anything jumps out at me. Alright, so right off the bat, I see two covers that kind of jump out at me. I'll grab this one here. Let's copy that, and let's jump over into Sketch, paste that in. Back over here to Chrome, and where did the other guy go? This one right here. I really like the transparency that they put on this shape here, so let's go ahead and grab that as well. Just something I may or may not use that, and not every magazine is going to be used. Not everything that you grab that is inspirational you'll end up using, but if it sparks interest, grab it, bring it over. Let's go back over into Chrome. And I want to say there was one more, this one right here with Stephen Colbert. I like the drop shadow on the text they use here, the different colors on some of the articles. Let's grab that and bring it in as well. All right, so for me, that's a pretty good amount of inspiration. You can absolutely grab more. You can get up to a dozen, get as many as you like. I wouldn't spend too much time. Just like we talked about before with brainstorming, you want to try to put a time limit on this and try not to exceed that time limit. So this is going to force you to zero in on the things that you find inspiration in and items that you really like. And I would say that 5 to 10 minutes is probably a reasonable amount of time for this as well. So I'm done with my inspiration for now. We're going to go ahead and push through and get to the next section where we'll talk about wireframing. All right, I'll see you there.